What's good? We back at it again. We're here today on some Modern Warfare 2019, and I wanted to get on here and talk about my thoughts on the Modern Warfare 2 campaign. Modern Warfare 2 2022, we got early access to the campaign, and as you probably know, I made a video about it. Since that video, not only have I beat the campaign, but I have gone through and unlocked every trophy that I possibly can. So having done all that, I obviously have some things to say. My experience with this campaign was almost entirely positive. It was like 99% positive. Like, I absolutely loved every second of it. I loved the story, graphics were amazing, the characters were fantastic. I think a lot of the old characters had a lot more personality than they did in a lot of the older games, and I loved all the new characters too. Like, the gameplay especially was great. All of the missions might as well be my favorite. Like, every single mission that I played, I would play a mission. So I play a mission and I'd be like, there's no way they could top this one. But then as I got further into the story, I would play another mission that was like, okay, that mission before this was like nothing. This is insane. And then I just kept doing that the entire time. And by the time I got to the end, like half of the game was my favorite mission. I also loved the twist. I'm not going to spoil anything more than I have by saying that there is a twist. I know a lot of people haven't played the campaign yet. I mean, the game's not even out. So for anyone who hasn't played it yet, I will say there is a twist and it's fantastic. And I called it. I knew like from the second, I don't know how to say this without spoiling it, but I knew very early on something happened and I knew what was coming. Obviously I didn't like no, but I was like, this seems kind of sketchy. I don't know about this. And then the twist happened and I was like, oh, I called it. I knew it. But yeah, the entire thing is amazing. I don't know if it was just because I was dying a lot, and I died a lot. I'll get to that in a second, but I don't know if it's just because I was dying a lot, but the campaign was super long. Like, there were at least 2 or 3 missions that I can think of that took me over an hour on their own. Like, the very first mission, I don't think I even really died that much, but even that, like that video that I made, that mission took me like 45 minutes. So it's definitely very long, and I really enjoyed that. And considering how long it is, it's surprising that there's not a single moment that feels dull, in my opinion. Like, the entire way through, I was enjoying myself, which is crazy to me because a lot of the game, most of the missions I would say are like stealth based, and generally as a player, I don't enjoy stealth based missions. Like stealth is not really my thing. I like to just like run and gun, but no matter what, like even the stealth missions, like I was enjoying taking my time. There's one mission that I'm thinking of specifically. You have a lot of freedom to move around. Like, you still have to be stealthy and like be mindful of what you're doing, but you have a lot of room to explore and do things. And I spent like a good, like, I don't know, I spent a long time on that mission because I was just like so interested in just going around seeing what I could find. It's really hard to talk about some of these missions without saying what goes on in them. My teammate just punched me. Very unnecessary, very rude teammate. I think my game is broken because every time I'm playing hardcore, I don't recall ever having this issue before, but sometimes if I run over someone else's gun, I'll pick it up, but then I won't be able to pick my gun back up. Like, I'm just stuck with their gun, so I have no choice to like either run out and get shot or blow myself up with a thermite. It's so weird. I don't know if that's always been a glitch or if this is like a new thing that I'm experiencing. Obviously, there is so much that I could say. I absolutely love the campaign, loved every second of it. But like I said, my love for it, my excitement for it was only at 99%. There was 1% that is still left unaccounted for. So that 1% of the game that I was not enjoying was purely because of the difficulty. I played the entire campaign on veteran. In my video, I did tone the difficulty down to hardened just for that one mission. I can't believe that I need to do this right now, but I literally can't even stand in this window without just getting absolutely demolished. But as soon as I stopped recording, I put it back up to veteran for the rest, and then I went back and replayed that mission on veteran so that I could get that trophy. And it's not easy. Like, I think of all the COD campaigns that I have ever played, this is by far the hardest one. Like, no matter what, I've heard people say that even in regular, like even on the lower difficulties, you get killed in like 2 shots. I think the only difference with the higher difficulties is that not only do you die in 2 shots, but they add a lot more armored enemies. So that was really annoying, but whatever. It be like that. The frustration that I was having from dying so much, like, did not at all take away from my experience with the story or the missions or anything. There is one mission towards the end of the game where there's like a boss fight type thing, and that mission on veteran is like, I literally, for so long as I was going through it, I died so many times. I think I died more times on that mission alone than I did in the entire rest of the game combined. Like, that mission is absolutely ridiculous. ridiculous on veteran. I genuinely thought that it was impossible, but I did make it through. I didn't lower the difficulty. I did eventually make it. The mission that I'm talking about, I don't think this is a spoiler. The mission I'm talking about is Ghost Team. The end of Ghost Team, if you're playing on veteran and not going for trophies for whatever reason, I promise you, turn it down. Do not play that end section of Ghost Team on veteran. I promise you, you will have such a better time if you just turn it down a little bit, just for that one section. But obviously, if you're going through the trophies, you got to do it. I made it through. You'll get there. It'll be fine, but just know you're in for it with that one. But that was it. That 1% purely just from me dying over and over again. There were so many missions. I don't know if I just suck at the game, but there weren't so many, but there was a fair few missions where I had double-digit deaths on like really just one section. Like any mission that I had trouble on, there was like one major section that was killing me over and over again. Then once I made it past that section, I was totally fine, but a couple of them were rough. So now we are here. When I'm recording this, it is the 25th, so we have 2 more days. I'm assuming the rest of the game is going to unlock at midnight on Thursday, so I'm absolutely ready. I cannot wait to play this game. I'm so glad that like everything about this game so far has been positive, like player experience, the campaign was great. Feedback has been present, but still a little bit hit or miss. I would say it's better than most cycles, but still not exactly what we want to hear sometimes. This is definitely the most hype COD that I have seen in a very long time. I don't think anyone's been this excited to play Call of Duty since like 2019 was definitely the most hype COD like maybe ever up until that point. But now this, like Modern Warfare 2 has blown 2019 out of the water with how hype everyone is. But yeah, so that's what I thought of the Modern Warfare 2 campaign. If you played through the campaign, let me know what you thought down below. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that, and that's it. Later.